So we're back from France. I didn't manage to do any video of inside the van during the holiday, during our visit. So I thought I'd give you a quick run through some of the things now. So a quick look in the interior first. They're throws that Claire managed to get, and they are just to cover our 2 foot by 6 foot mattresses. So that was an easy way to make seating in the bed. The bed itself is just a pull out, so one part of the bed slides out over the top of the other. That will just slide out from there. I've got one leg which will make its way to around about here, and the other part of the bed rests along this shelf, which is integral to the cupboard that I built. There's old Hugo up there. So running off of 12 volt, I put an old headrest monitor in and just used a simple pull out TV bracket, wall bracket, to mount it to the cupboard so that we can watch DVDs and bits in bed. You can tilt it, obviously tilt it down, and the head's up that end. So yeah, no cost, nil cost there for the monitor because it was already upstairs. Cupboards themselves, the 2 storage cupboards at the bottom, and you can see the shelf that supports the bed when it's down. That cupboard there will accept a large gas bottle, and the one up there is our water. Simple setup, 5 litre water, clear pipe, and then that runs down into, it runs down through that cupboard, and at the back there is a small £10 water pump. Then here is my sink, second-hand tap from a caravan, runs off 12 volt. That's wired up to my switch bank that I've put down there so I can isolate it, and then I've made a little patch that comes out there. My dog bowl sink. So £2 dog bowl cut out. Running out the bottom of the dog bowl is my waste. That goes down into a flexible pipe. Goes down into another 5 litre can. This runs into another 5 litre can through the flexible pipe and collects my wastewater. We don't really use the sink that much, so it's ideal. So alongside my flip out monitor, here again, eBay second-hand 12 volt caravan light. Again, that runs off that switch bank down in the corner, off of 12 volt. There, see this flips back down. And locks into place, so that I've got an area to prepare food. And also down here is this, mounted with 2 extendable brackets. Again, adds another table. I can also put the gas cooker on there whilst cooking. All cupboards, bed, etc. have been built using 2x2. Plenty thick enough for holding the weight of us in bed, and strong enough to make the cupboards, etc. Including, this is quite handy, this tall cupboard here at the end of the bed, our wardrobe, so we're able to hang some clothes up in there. And at the moment it's got our awning tent in there. So how I get power into the cab from mains power, so I have 2 sockets there. With my 32 amp mains power plug in just there. So power runs from the back of that straight into there. And to take my power from there into the actual cabin to power the light, plugs at the back, and 2 in the corner, which I'll show you in a second. And 2 plugs there. Let's pull these wires out and plug them into the socket. Plug them into the back of the van. And that brings the 240 volt into the cabin. With enough cable, obviously, that the door can open fully. Inside the cabin, behind the bin, I have another plug and a light switch. The light switch is connected to this one here. So I can turn the light on as I come into the cabin when there's power on, and when in bed and we're up that end, all I have to do is flick the switches and turn the power off there to kill the light switch. As I say, another 240 volt plug up there as well, so plenty of power when we're travelling around. The 12 volt system, I used these 5 little switches down here for my strip light at the back and the strip lights at the top. They're just stuck on. As I spoke about earlier, also I've got an isolator for the tap, 12 volt monitor at the back, as well as that kitchen light. Underneath the cupboard here is my leisure battery and fuses. So leisure battery, I just got Halfords. Don't even see that, 115 amp hour. And it certainly lasts through a couple of films and was able to power our small fridge all night. That silver thing up there, that's just a pull-out washing line that connects over to that side there. So if we're anything to dry in the back of the van, you can pull that out. So you can see everything's carpeted. So it's insulated with silver backed bubble wrap, then polystyrene panels, and then silver backed bubble wrap again, and insulated, and then I carpeted the whole interior using high temperature spray glue. That's one of our main drawers down here. Sweets, biscuits, cooking utensils, plates. That's a simple box pull-out drawer. Small cupboard there for my pump. A few rucksacks, odds and sods. There you go, the inside. So I use 2x2 for most, 2x2. Apply for the roof and the panelling on the sides of the wardrobes. High temperature glue and vehicle interior carpet. And I've put a CO monitor at the back there just in case. Yep. Another 12 volt light there. Coming around the back again. On the back door, I'll put this scoop. And I don't know if we'll be able to see inside. No. Put the scoop. Comes round. So I put a vent in to let fresh air come in at all times. That circulates. And we've used a lot of back seat car organisers for our storage. So we've got one there. I've got one hanging up in the back of the cupboard there, and there's one behind the curtain on the back seat there. So I've carpeted the doors, insulated the doors and carpeted them. And on this one, done the same but made a shelf. So that's solid. It's handy for DVDs and all the bits a man would collect. There you go. On the top, as you've seen before, we added the roof box, rear opening roof box, so we could have more equipment and luggage, etc., without it taking up our floor space. There you go, that's the inside. Got a little small box down there, just left over space. So I've got the two cables that run through, tucked back into there. It's just more storage, little flip out table, and our trays. Yeah, more living space added. Oh, that small little addition. A few bits down there. Picnic blanket, ground sheet. But the fit, you can see I've only rolled the door up. If the temperature increases, I'll be awfully glad for having a vent at the back and getting some fresh air in here. Around there. So the doors are open at the moment, so you can see it does hinge a little bit there, but that's it. Yeah, a little kitchen tent. Perfect, adds a bit more space onto our living arrangements.